Yo, 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 what's happening? Nico here. I've shared with you guys a couple of the topics from the conference that I went to and how they can be applicable to you. What I'd like to share now is a real life experience on how this personal development really can change your life. Yesterday, I was driving on the west side of Albuquerque. I had some business to do over there. And I have a very poor habit of not buckling my seatbelt. Been that way for years. I know that it's a struggle for authority in my own head. I think no one's going to tell me what to do, not even this seatbelt, right? It's dumb. You should be riding with your seatbelt. Again, I'm not perfect. I still have so many areas that I want to correct in my own life. And this, again, is one. Just a combative spirit that I have. No one's going to tell me what to do. That's how I feel, right? Intuition is a strong feature of mine. And I knew something was up. I knew where I was headed. I should keep everything on the as uppity up as I can because I just know this side of town, right? It's not bad, quite honestly. But when you look like I do and you drive the car that I drive, you just kind of know you're going to get stopped. And then I function differently. I really like to emit joy and happiness to everybody, and people can feel that. And sometimes they think it's because I'm intoxicated. And it's not. It's just how I live. In this current situation, the car window motor has stopped. So my window's been down. I got my hood on because it's cold. I'm driving through town. I've been working on this car window myself. I just got to jumpstart the motor, I think, because I've diagnosed that the cord is what's not sending the signal to do it. I patchwork this, right? So I do it whenever I get the chance to. So right now, in my vehicle, the door panel of the driver's door is off. All the wires are exposed, and the controls are just kind of dangling. I can see the motor. I've been fiddling with it so I can get it jump started and get it rolled back up. Yes, I know that I can just take it off the regulator, tape it up, and I'll be good to go. But I want permanent solutions. All that to say, I'm driving down the road. I see a cop in the medium. He's posted. You could tell that he's looking for someone to pop. Plus, it's the beginning of the year. They say they don't have a quota, but they do. Publicly, let me say this. Albuquerque police has said that they don't have a quota. Privately, I know police officers, and I'll share that there is a measurement that each department uses. This is my fault. I should have known it. I should have been more prepared. I should have been wearing my seatbelt. But I wasn't. Cop sees me go by. I know he's going to turn around, throw on the berries, and pull me over. I already got the gut feeling. Cool. I don't have nothing. I'm not using. I'm not intoxicated, so I feel more confident about it. I had forgotten that I didn't even have my seatbelt on. Pull over into this neighborhood. Police officer, approaches, and they've been trained to try to connect to you, and then let you know that they're on your side, and they're just people like you, right? Like, cool, got you. Do your communication, whatever, bro. Doesn't mean that I need to respond in any type of way. The other thing that I really don't like is that APD's first response to me in my interactions with them is always relax, relax. I don't know what they define as relax. I know what I define as relax, and if it offends them, then fine. Officer comes back to my window, and he tells me, I pulled you over for not having your seatbelt. I'm gonna go run your stuff. Can you provide me license, registration, insurance, and I'll come back to talk shop with you," he says. I'm like, bro, shut up. I personally don't like when they try to relate on that human level because not all of them do it, and it shows an inconsistency within the organization. It's really what it does. And they are an organization, so they should be consistent. We go to Chick-fil-A expecting the same food. I should expect to have the same interaction with every officer from each county, right? Like, that's how I see it, but it is what it is. The growth that I want to share with you guys, though, is that one, I didn't have to freak out about being intoxicated, come up with a lie, or be ready to book it from the police, right? So all of those worries were gone. I still process in my head a few things, and that's always going to happen whenever I interact with APD or any police department. The opportunity, though, arose because this officer comes back and says, it's a $80-something ticket, but I'm going to help you out, he tells me. And that's what frustrated me. He says, I'm going to help you out, and I'm going to set us a court date. We're going to go to court, and I got to do it in front of a judge, but I'm going to waive your citation in front of a judge. And then for 90 days after that, all you have to do is not violate the law. That's all I'm going to help you out. You won't have to pay court fees. You won't have to go in front of, you won't have to do any of that stuff. No ticket, no citation fees, nothing. I'm listening to this officer tell me this stuff. And he believes that he's really offering me some help. But all I heard was, pay me $80, or I'm sorry, pay us $80 for your violation. Or your other option is, meet me in front of a judge in the next 30 days and then stay on probation for 90 days. In my head, I was thinking, sir, that's not help. That's not help by any means. Give me the damn ticket. Let me pay it and be done with you. I don't need to see you again if I pay the ticket. I don't need to go in front of a judge if I pay the ticket. And I don't have to be on driving probation for 90 days. Basically volunteering myself to get caught for something and you guys can double up on me. Tripping, homie. That's not help. This officer presents me with these two options. I'll tell him, give me the ticket. The opportunities that I'm going to have, that I may miss out on, the worry that I'm going to have to worry about for 90 days, if I'm driving or not, you can miss me with all that stuff. I could pay $85 to be done with you. Shoot. There you go, bro. Officer didn't understand that, so he had already pre-written the ticket to give me that help that he was talking about. So when I told him just to give me the ticket, he got a little upset. Well, I'll have to go rewrite this then. I don't know what to tell you on that one, bro. Go give me the ticket, the citation for what you cited me for, and let's be done with it. He comes back, he gives me the citation, and he says, do you have any questions? I asked him, why I didn't solicit help, why did you offer it? He proceeds to tell me, oh, I've been on the job for 20 years and I know when to help people and I know not all officers will do this and la-da-da-da-da. Gives me some big old spiel to try to validate the mess up that he knows he did. It's an improper policy and procedure that he followed. I don't grasp the concept of some individuals, but the growth came from two portions that I want to highlight. One, I was able to assess the situation to determine what was best for me. No longer was it worried about the funds. No longer was it worried about court. No longer was it worried about what my ID is going to pull up. I was worried about how is this going to help me progress into this next stage that I'm working towards. I got myself there. I did the wrong thing. I was driving around without a seatbelt, but how can that benefit me? Since I'm already here, the next thing that it can benefit me is I can make sure that it doesn't take up more time than it needs to. Oh, I'm smooth with words, and I've been in a courtroom with cops before. I can handle my own for these type of situations. I'm not talking litigation. I'm talking these violations. But to me, it was opportunity lost. So what opportunity cost do you have that you may be escaping because you let your emotions get in the way? Because my emotions told me, yo, fight this cop, tell him off, cuss him out, put your seatbelt on, like tell him that he's wrong, all this other stuff. That's what my emotions were saying. But my logic said, sit back, pay the ticket, you're cool. You're not going to jail. It's not a big citation. It is what it is. Let him do what he needs to do. I had already moved past the moment before it was even over. There is a piece that you get in this journey of personal development. And that is what I hope you guys will pick up. If you can control your thoughts, actions, and emotions in any situation, especially stressful ones, and visualize the desired outcome. For me, my desired outcome was just never to have to see him again. I visualized that, and I figured out a way to make it happen. The second portion is you're going to be in similar environments that you previously were at. Those tend to not stop. We all make mistakes, right? It's going to be a slip up, but let it be a new slip up, not a old habit creeping back. The old habit creeping back would be, oh, I got to save this $80, so let me go to the court, let me go ahead and do this 90-day driving probation, whatever it was. The old habit that I had was lack. I live in a new habit now of create abundance. And the only way to do that is to keep on pushing forward. To identify what type of growth you would like to see down the road. Are you trying to get to a spot where getting pulled over, getting a ticket doesn't affect you anymore? Because I was really proud that that's what happened. I was really proud that I could move past it. And I was really proud that I could share it with you guys and believe and know that it helps somebody. Because everybody has an image of the perfect little angel you're supposed to be. It's okay to remind them we don't have halos.